show quality Holland mop. Again, this depends on your city and state. It depends on how competitive Holland mops are in your area. It depends on so many things. For a show quality Holland mop, I don't think I've paid more than $150. To be honest, actually, I think I haven't paid more than $100 myself for a rabbit that's done well at shows. But that's just been me. I definitely sell my show quality rabbits for higher because mine do place really well. So it just depends on how wanted Holland mops are in your area and how quality that breeder is specifically. It also depends a lot on the breeder. But they could vary anywhere from like $50. I've seen some breeders offer nice rabbits for $50 to $500 per rabbit. So it really depends on the area. What age should they be before breeding? 6 months. Who's your best typed rabbit? Definitely Tucker, except he's over 4 pounds, so he's never going to be showed again. Butterfly is a super nice one. Shiloh. Cleo is really nice, and then I think that's probably the majority. The other ones that I'm really excited about are still little juniors, so they're still coming into themselves. Biggest fault in your herd. So like I mentioned in one of my previous Q&As, it is the fact that I have the tight loin. I'm trying to strengthen that. I've pretty much gotten rid of all other like severe qualities. Also, tight crowns are something I'm still trying to get rid of. How do you get rid of peanuts? So what I do with peanuts is I just let them die on their own, and then I just take them out and take care of that. How do you keep your barn from smelling? Good ventilation is a must. And then during the summer, when there are flies and a bigger tendency to smell, I'll leave the doors open a lot because that's really helpful in keeping the smell down and keeping out the flies. When do you start posing? I start posing babies around 2 to 3 weeks old. I don't expect them to hold the pose, but I just get them used to my hands in those areas and their feet being in those positions and those types of things. Do you have any advice for new breeders? Try to start with the highest quality. Go to a lot of shows, talk to a lot of breeders, try to find a mentor near you so they can look over your herd as you have babies, and yeah, those are pretty much my biggest pieces of advice. How many bucks and does to start with? So a good rule of thumb is 2 does, 1 buck, which is a trio. And then, have you ever bought from Hooks Hollands, and what are your thoughts on their prices? So from what I've seen, their prices are pretty similar to mine. I've never bought from them just because they live in Utah or Colorado. They live in Utah, yeah. And I just don't want to get rabbits shipped or transported, so I've never bought from them. But I think their prices are similar to mine, so I obviously don't have an issue with it. If you have one rabbit as a pet, is it okay to not be fixed? Yes, it is, especially if you have a buck and they're not spraying or anything. If you have a doe and they're starting to have territorial issues or hormonal issues, I would definitely look into getting them spayed. But it's not, there's not a huge health issue with it. It's definitely okay to not spay. What color would you like that you don't already have? So, especially in my current adult and junior rabbits, I don't have any solid blues. I would love to produce a good quality solid blue and then keep that one for breeding, so that I can have more, because I love blues. And then the same with chocolate. I'm starting to get the chocolate gene in my herd. I would love to produce quality chocolates. I think they're really, really beautiful. And then how much money do you spend each month? Each month I probably spend around $100. Probably more than that on food and hay, which are the things that I consistently buy every single month. And then some months I'll buy like extra paper towels, extra cleaning supplies, extra black oil sunflower seeds, whatever. But consistently every month I probably spend around maybe $150 every month, most likely. Last but not least, what is your biggest challenge with so many rabbits? So, especially with the number I have, I don't I mean, I don't have a whole ton compared to a lot of other breeders. Like I said, I only have 23 and no babies right now, but especially when I have a ton of babies and the adults and everything at the same time. The hardest part, I would say, is just finding the time to get each rabbit out individually and spend time with them, let them run around, let them get exercise, as well as the cleaning and everything, because I always come in and clean when I need to, but coming out every single day is sometimes a challenge, and making sure that they all get time out of the cage. Of course, I do it as often as I can, sometimes not as often as I want, but you know, like today, I'm spending pretty much the whole day out here because I can, and just, you know, I'm filming some videos, letting some bunnies run around, so yeah, the days that I really do have to spend, I will spend pretty much all day with them, so that kind of helps, but, yeah, I would say the hardest part is just, finding time for everything, and for all the extra things as well, like shows and things like that would probably just be the most difficult. And then cleaning is not fun when you have more rabbits, more cleaning. That's not the best, but it is what it is, and I enjoy it nonetheless. So thank you guys so much for watching my Q&A. I know it was quite a few parts and pretty long, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I think my next video is going to be a FAQ, frequently asked questions. All the questions on Instagram that were asked multiple times, I have put into the FAQ so that we can kind of have a place where anyone who has those questions, because those questions are asked a lot. People email me those questions, or they'll send me them through DMs or whatever, so I just want a place where I can just refer people to if they want an answer to a very commonly asked question. So frequently asked questions will be up very soon, as well as a herd update, of course. I have some new mamas with babies on the way, hopefully, so hoping in a couple days we have some new babies as well, and then yeah, so herd update coming shortly. I would also like to do a video all about the changes that are happening in my life, because one of the reasons why I haven't filmed in like a month is that I have been super busy with some changes, with lots and lots of changes, so especially with school and everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Have an awesome day. Bye.